Hello and welcome to Wildlife Cam. With the elephant carcass finished, the hyenas have gone back to roaming their normal routes. The baby with the injured leg hasn't been around at our waterhole this week, but it has been spotted elsewhere, so it does seem to be managing. The camera has been struggling a bit with excessive movement, that's why it froze there. It's meant as a security camera, so it's really just to capture people sneaking around, not elephants moving around. I have been fiddling with the settings. I think the problem was that the camera reset when it had water damage. It reset and I lost all the settings, so I have to fiddle around a bit. Otherwise, whenever there's a lot of elephant movement on screen, it just doesn't seem to manage. The migratory cuckoos have started arriving, but I don't think there are as many caterpillars at the moment as they would like. The scrub hare arriving in the background I think is a bit too big for the owl to catch, although not by much. But the hare wasn't taking any chances moving around to the other side of the waterhole. It's almost pitch dark out there, which you sometimes forget because of watching it through the infrared, but the hare has incredibly good night vision. We don't often get the woodpecker actually getting into the water. It's an oxpecker alarm call that you can hear, and I think that's what's upset the waterbuck. And then finally we had some rain. Now, quite often when we've had a long dry spell, the first storm we get is a real doozy. And this one, it was an extremely violent storm. We didn't get an enormous amount of rain. We had about 15 millimeters, which I think will be enough to get the grass growing. And it's probably a good thing that we didn't have a huge amount of rain, because with the extremely high winds there was a lot of damage. A lot of roofs were blown off, trees were pushed over, so if we'd had 100 millimeters of rain on top of that, there would have been a lot more damage. You can see an impala in the background, in the bushes behind the waterhole, trying to find some cover, but there was no cover at all available. The rain was coming in sideways. There was nothing on the other trail camera this week, so I'm going to move it to a better position. And this one was really just this elephant. I'm impressed by how resilient these cameras actually are, because if an elephant did that to me, it would probably break my ribs. The night after the storm, there were more storms around, but we only got the very edge of it, so we didn't have very much rain. I think we've had this herd before, but not for a while. That one at the back with the very skewed tusk. I think I remember seeing it at the waterhole before. They didn't have very good teeth in general, this herd. Most of them were missing at least one tusk, and there were several that were quite skewed. And I did get one nice lightning lit still image out of them. It's been ages since we had the warthogs around. This was the mother that had one baby of her own, and then another baby that lost its mother joined her little group. Giraffes aren't the most attentive mothers, so this baby, its mother would be somewhere around, but it's really up to the baby to follow the mother. She's not going to hang around for it. I changed some settings on the camera, so it seems to be managing the movement of the elephants a bit better now. Thanks for watching.